Voice is clear enough. I believe my voice and screen both are clear enough. Very good morning, everyone. Voice is clear enough. Just an audio and visual check from my end. Yes, my voice is audible and my screen is visible to everyone. Make sure to just type yes in the chat box if my voice and screen is clear enough. Audio and visual check from my end. Yes, my voice is audible. Make sure to just type yes in the chat box. My voice is clear enough. We'll start the session in just a few minutes. Time is almost 11 a.m. now. Just making a confirmation again. Yes, my voice is audible and my screen is visible to everyone. Just making one last confirmation. Time is almost 1:11. We'll wait for just 1 or 2 minutes. So let's the participant join the session so we can start. So how many members have joined? Okay, great. So once again, good morning, everyone. Just an audio and visual check from my end. Is my voice is audible and my screen is visible to everyone. Make sure to just type yes in the chat box if my voice and screen is clear enough so we can start the session. Sorry for again and again checking the audio and visual because this will make sure that there is no disturbance in between the session. If you are facing some background noises. Okay. Is anyone facing background noise? Because if you have the issue, if there is no issue from my end in terms of background and everything, we will start the session without any disturbance. Just confirm whether is there any background noise issue so I can cross check it. If not, we can go ahead and we can start the session smoothly. Just make sure type yes or no. If you are facing any audio or visual issue, just let me know, or else just type yes if it is everything is clear. Okay, now you will not face any issue in terms of noise or in terms of the background issue. So okay, great. We are all set and we are good to go. Great, fantastic. Welcome everyone. Very good morning. Now we will not face any issue. Welcome everyone and very good morning. So today's webinar, price based intraday trading strategy. Okay, so today's session, probably I will try to mix English. Maximum I will speak on English. I will, as few traders are requesting to speak in Hindi also, I will try to make sure to in between speak little bit of Hindi. Okay, that's not a problem. But as of now, because traders have joined from various part of the country, so I am making the few common language it as an English. Okay, great, fantastic. So today we'll be discussing about a price. Today we'll be discussing more about a price-based intraday trading strategy. So what is mean by price-based? So there is many traders who are following indicators, who are more following in terms of indicators, trying to search for many various trading strategy, but most of them are late or kind of a lagging indicator. But simple thing here is, simple thing here is indicator just follow the price. That is what I have written. One simple statement here is follow the price, rest is noise. Simple. Okay, so first of all, let's start with the simplest approach, that is how price moves. Simplest question is how price moves, because many traders who are trading in the market are not aware of how price moves, how the price is moving up, moving down, what is happening, how to understand, how to read the price. That is all important in terms when you are trading in the market. But many traders just make sure to ignore the price and just searching for some indicators. Sir, RSI moving up, sir, moving average crossover, sir, some kind of breakout is happening, some kind of breakout is happening, sir, I want to jump and enter trade. Okay, so when I ask about a question how price moves, anyone can try to answer this question. I will answer what, how price moves, how we have to make sure to follow the price to take the trades based on the trading strategy, that I will be explaining. But make an attempt to answer how price moves, because Mr. Prasad sir has answered demand and supply. Sir, demand and supply is a common word, but exact precise demand and supply based on the price behaves. But ultimately price from one zone, let's say from a zone from X to Y, if price want to move, there are different stages. One, price either has to reject or price has to move down with low volume, sellers has to fail, then price has to reverse back up. So something in the basic terms, price moves in terms of rejection and failure. Price moves in the terms of rejection and failure, because always remember there are only two things in the market. One, we can follow the trend. Number one, we can follow the trend. Number two is price coming to the support or demand zone and price rejecting and going back to the midpoint of this consolidation zone. Again price trying to move up, gets a rejection, price comes back to the midpoint. This is called as what? Mean reversion. This is called as trend following. Okay, so with this two mechanism, generally price moves up and down. All the strategy, whatever system, strategy, or whatever way in which you are trying to identify the direction, there is only two things in the market. One is the trend following. Most traders, everyone want to find the direction. Based on that, they need to take their positions, right? Most everyone want to find the direction and want to take the trades along with the direction. But basic thing here is, before I trying to identifying the direction, try to make sure understand in what way the price moves. One is trend following. Price makes an higher lows, higher high formation, higher lows and higher high formation, and price continues to move up. And the second way is price trades inside a tight range where lower level buyers try to come and higher level sellers try to come, and prices maximum time reverse back to the midpoint. That is called as mean reversion. And here let me tell you one more thing, that is, it's a simple trading. When it comes to trading, it's just a simple game of buyers versus sellers. Always remember, it's a simple game of buyers versus sellers. So now why I'm trying to explain all this topic, straight away I could have gone to a trading strategy, but before that you need to understand these are all the foundation. These are all the foundation of especially intraday trading. Okay, it's a foundation for all intraday swing, positional, long term, etc., etc. But for an intraday trading, today we will be speaking only in perspective of intraday trading. So it's all about buyers versus sellers. So here there are two categories. Here one is weak buyers and other one is weak sellers. Okay, one is weak buyers. Let me write it down so it might be very easy. Weak buyers, okay, to make you understand. And other category comes is weak sellers. Okay, same vice versa. Here comes the strong player, strong buyers, and on the opposite counter side, just make sure to have a notepad and pen with you, sir. That will be very helpful. Okay, strong buyers and strong sellers. So these are the four category. With this, price moves up and down. So here, just few seconds back I have told about two things. One, price moves up and moves down aggressively. This is called as following the trend, aggressive up move and aggressive down move. The second category, price consolidate higher level, sellers price comes back and reject price, sorry, price reverse back to the midpoint, mean. Again price goes down, buyers defend, reverse back to the mean. This is called as mean reversion, right? So here how can we categorize this? This strong buyers and strong sellers are this one, who do trend following. Price aggressively moves up and moves down aggressively in a single direction for a shorter period of time. But in terms of the weak buyers and weak sellers, they just do this consolidation option, the sideways overlapping. Price goes to an extreme of a support and resistance and reverse back down. So this is called as Mean reversion, the main aim of explaining you few seconds back, there are only two things. One is following the trend and the second one is the mean reversion. That is identifying weak buyers and weak sellers and going against them. Like here sellers were failing, that is what, at the support zone, at the support sellers were failing, that will lead the price back to the mean. Okay, so this is all about, we need to understand weak buyers, weak sellers, strong buyers and strong sellers. So these are all the category which comes into the market. Very simple, but no, what we traders do, we traders try to complicate many things. Sir, suddenly you start using RSI, suddenly you start using CCI, suddenly moving average you are adding, and super trend, what we can say, Bollinger Band. So you are, most traders are etc etc. There are many other indicators. I'm not against anyone, but I'm just trying to explain you all this indicator. Ultimately, what they do, all this indicator just follow the price. Okay, all the indicators, end of the day, during live market or after market, whatever, it just follow the price. What price does, price is always, there is a fight between buyers and sellers that leads the price to move up, move down or stay in a tight zone. Okay, what price, so now what my main thought process and what I personally follow is price, more of price based, that is eliminating all these indicators and start focusing mainly on what, price. Okay, we'll focus only on price. We are making sure to eliminate all these indicators, so our main job is only two things. Just look at these buyers and the seller's behavior. What is happening? Who is strong? Who is weaker? If buyers are weaker, we will be focusing more to take a short side, downside, bearish position. If what, sellers are weaker, we are going to make sure to plan a bullish upside position. If strong buyers are there, we are going to focus to trade on the upside direction. If the strong sellers are there, we are going to focus to trade on the downside direction. Clear? Let me make it very simple, sir. Okay, if weak buyers are there, we're going to focus on downside. If weak sellers are there, we're going to focus on upside. If strong buyers are there, we're going to focus on upside. If strong sellers are there, we're going to focus on downside. Clear enough? Very simple. Make sure to just type yes in the chat box if you understand this. So now how to identify strong, weak buyers, strong sellers, weak sellers. I will explain you in the upcoming slide with various chart example. We will run a playback. Okay, playback of the chart. You can choose the date. We will run a playback and I will be explaining you in and out everything. But we will go step by step, stage by stage. Okay, so first of all, can you understand this? Just four parameters. I've just eliminated every indicator, everything out of the system. For me, this is all is very important. Have you understood this? Weak buyers, our focus is on the downside. We are planning to focus on a bearish trade. Strong buyers, we are just trying to follow the buyers and focus on upside trade. Strong sellers, we are only focusing to plan a downside trade. And weak sellers, our focus is to plan a upside trade. How to find weak buyers, weak sellers, I will be explaining you, just wait. But meanwhile, first, this is the foundation. If you can't understand this, just let me know. If you have understood it, just type yes in the chat box. Make the session more interactive so I can gain more interest to share maximum concept in the limited time span of this private webinar. Because if you respond, then only it becomes more interactive. I can explain you, because YouTube doesn't allow us to speak, because YouTube allow only us to chat. That is what I'm explaining you. Have you understand this foundation concept? Very simple. Don't complicate trading, make it straightforward, very simple. So you can understand it in a very clear manner. Okay, great. Traders are understood. Make sure if you want you can note it down, because later on you should not get confused. Okay, so let's move on. We are discussing how price moves. The next slide. Here is the biggest question which you might have in your mind. That is, now the biggest question is how to read the price. Now the biggest question is how to read the price. That is what. So now tell me, should we need to use many indicators? No. Should we need to use many indicators to enter trade? No. So now to identify what? Weak buyers, weak sellers, strong buyers, strong sellers. My main focus will only be on reference and reference level. Nothing else. I am not interested to check the market every second, every minute, every 5 minutes, every 10 minutes. No. I am only bothered to focus on the reference level to identify whether buyers are weaker or sellers are weaker, whether buyers are stronger or sellers are stronger. Okay, what are all these reference level? I will explain you, but let's go stage by stage. Have some patience. We are connected for probably 1 hour or 1.5 hour maximum in this session. So make sure to stay connected. Okay. So meanwhile, everyone make sure you can click on the subscribe button and turn on the bell icon. You get notified and follow the YouTube channel, and make sure everyone join the Telegram channel. The link is available in the chat box, the pinned message. Okay. And also, if you are checking parallelly, there are few playlists which you can watch. Almost probably you will be getting more than 10 hours of content which is available in this YouTube channel. Just you can search on the playlist, or link is available in the description to watch those more than 10 hours of different intraday concept learning videos. Okay, so let's move on. Now we'll focus on reference level to understand this: weak buyers, weak sellers, strong buyers, strong sellers. So we will not much complicate and include various reference level. Okay, for this session, for this webinar, I have just made it on a very simplest way to just use the reference level which is available very easily. That is previous day's range, previous day high low, previous week high low, and the third stage is the combination level, the combo reference level. That is what? The combo reference level is what? Including pivot points level, but let's see if the time permits. I will explain this today in this webinar. First we will focus on this too. How should we react? How should we understand weak buyers, weak sellers, strong buyers and strong sellers at limited reference level, like previous day high low, previous week high low, which is available very easily to everyone, definitely without any charges. It is available in all of your broker terminal. Right? So now let's focus slightly on the theory part, and then later on we will move on to the this one with the chart exam. Okay, there are, let's say, sorry, let's say this is previous day's high, okay, and this is previous day's low. I'll explain you with the charts, but this time we will do completely different. The charts will not be like this, okay. The chart, this chart is completely developed, okay. What we will do is we will hide, let's say if you want to check this 1st of July, that is Friday's session, what I will be doing is I will be hiding, removing all this candle beyond this. We will start with the first candle of the day and I will be removing all the candles and I will be discussing what is happening, how we should react. This is all about the speciality of this webinar, because now the chart has developed, price has moved up. Anyone can tell we could have bought here and we could have sold here and we could have made easy money. No. Now again, date you will be choosing the date, okay. You will be choosing the date. So now we will straight away jump into that, but now let me know any date, okay. Now I want from you is just share a date. It can be any month like January, February, March, April, May, June, any date of your choice. Just let me know a date. I'll be marking it down the previous day high low, weekly high low, and I'll be explaining you how to understand weak buyers, weak sellers, strong buyers, strong sellers. Just let me know the any date on. We'll check on Banknifty initially, because I don't know what date you are choosing. You will be telling me the date. We will be discussing the same thing. Okay, first date which is came from Gupta sir is 23rd June. Just a minute. Okay, 23rd June, right? What was the price? Okay, just a minute. Let me make it very easy for you. Okay, so this is 23rd June, start of the day, first date which was told by probably Gupta sir. You can check this. This is 22nd June and this is 23rd June. I don't have any data forward. Look at this. You can look at this time here. 23rd June morning 9:30 a.m. Right? 23rd June morning 9:30 a.m. which is in front of you, and this is just 3 candles have been plotted. So now what we need to do? We need to just mark the previous days high and low, very simple, right? I'm just marking previous days high, and the line which you have seen here, this line, this is previous days high, previous days low. Now we need to mark what? I'll be marking weekly high and low. Previous week high and low, that is from 13th to 17th. We're doing it very quickly. This is weekly low. Done, right? Okay, I believe everyone can see the chart. Yes, no. This is weekly high, weekly low, previous days low, previous days high. Okay, things are marked. So now this is previous week high. Sorry, previous week high, previous week low. Now where is the price? First of all, before we will be considering for weekly as previous week Monday to Friday. Simple, straightforward. Monday to Friday, previous week high and low. That means on the calendar, if you are checking it out, what we are doing, sorry, we are checking it out for 23rd of June. You could see the cursor on the calendar which are 23rd of June. So for me, previous week is 13th, Monday to 17th, that is Friday, that is the previous week. So I am checking out the high and low. So comparing to this high, previous week high, previous week low, where is the price? Price is trading near to the midpoint of this entire previous week range. Can you understand? Price is trading at the midpoint of the previous week range. That means when if the price is at extreme, somewhere trading here or somewhere trading here, we need to utilize different approach. But when the price is trading in between, that means we need to be more careful when we are focusing on the direction. Okay, so now as the weekly high and the weekly low is very far enough, so we will be focusing on this previous day high and previous day low, which is closer. Price is trading here, prices are previous days high, so we'll be focusing only on that. So let me zoom out the chart. Okay, so this is the zone. So let me make a fast forward play. The chart, you could see, you can check this, the price will change here and the candle will form here automatically. This 23rd of June as the date told by one of the participants of this webinar. So now what I will be doing, the main focus for me as per this price based trading strategy is to focus on the reference level. So here the nearest reference level is previous day's high and previous day's low. So okay, this chart is Bank Nifty future chart, no spot chart. We'll be focusing on Bank Nifty future chart. So now, for me, it is very clear as the weekly high and weekly lows, price is trading here, weekly lows here, weekly high is somewhere above here. It is very far. So we'll be intraday, we'll be not focusing on the far zone, we'll be focusing on nearest zone. So my focus is here. At previous days high and low, I'll be checking what is happening, how price is reacting. I'll be explaining you how to check what weak buyers, weak sellers, strong buyers, strong sellers by making a play of the chart. Just look at this. Here price is trying to cross the previous day's high. Let it cross. Don't be in an urgent to jump and enter a trade just because price is crossing previous day's high. You can buy. Breaking the previous day's low, you can sell. No, this is the blunder mistake which many retail traders do. Okay, and the time frame I am using here is simple. Just look at on the top left corner, Bank Nifty future 5-minute time frame chart. So let me make a fast forward play of 10x speed, probably more faster. 15x speed here. What is happening? Just I'll be focused to react here. As price is crossing the previous day's high, fantastic, great, no problem. So for me, I'll be waiting. Okay, I'll be waiting to check around this previous day's high. What is the price? How's the price reacting? That is my simple, straightforward approach. How the price is reacting. Okay, price is trying to move up. Just look at this. Price crossed, trying to go away from this previous day's high. Let it go. Don't be over. Array sir, price is moving up, sir. We could have bought here and we could have booked profit here. Wait, don't do that blunder mistake. Previous day's high is here, previous day's low is here, right? One next zone is this level. What is this level? 2 days back high, which is untested. If the price would have tested here, no problem. Price is untested. So my focus will be here, here, and this 2 days back high. Simple. Right? Price is crossing, easily breaching up. Let it go. I'll be making slightly fast forward here. Let's wait because price is completely away from this previous day's high and it's here in between this both the zone. Okay, let's wait and see what is happening. No point in overreacting. So now look at this one thing here. I just made a paused here the playback. Just look at this. One thing is here very important is this is the morning up move and the later of price aggressively came down 2 days back, right? Here on 23rd June, price came out of the previous day's zone but went inside the 2 days back zone. Let me repeat. Let me repeat again. On 23rd June, price came out of the previous day's high and low, previous day's range. Price came out of the previous day's range but went inside the 2 days bad range where the sellers came in and shoot the price down, shooted the price Banknifty down 300 points. Next day made a gap up, again came down. So there is some selling pressure which is here. Okay, there is a selling pressure here which has made the price on 21st to move the price down and continued the move next day, that is 22nd. So already price sorry easily crossed this previous day's high and it is trading where? It is trading in this seller zone where the price aggressively came down and next day there was a follow-up down move. These sellers are stronger. That is why after the down move, next day also price came down. And on this day, price is away from the previous day's high. If price, here look at the price. Price is overlapping. Price is overlapping. So I'll be closely looking here. The sellers who are easily moving the price. The buyers who are easily moving the price morning aggressively shooting up, when they approached the sellers, price started overlapping. So now why price overlaps? Now why price overlaps? Because lower level buyers, higher level sellers, if both the traders are coming into play, that is where the price overlaps. Clear? That is what exactly happening here. Now let me fast play this and I will be explaining you if there is a good risk reward, how I will be executing the trade with using this previous day's high as a target or this zone as a target. I will be explaining. I will just playing this slightly. Now what is happening here? Again, still it is the candles are only overlapping. Okay, the candles are still only overlapping. Overlapping where? Overlapping in this sellers interested zone where and prices away from the previous days. I just look at this. Just look at this. Now this is very important. I'm just pausing it again. Let me zoom this slightly forward. Just look at closely. Here price was overlapping. Where? At the sellers zone, right? Here again price went down, trying to come back. Again look at this candles. Very narrow. What is happening in this zone? Morning buyers who are pushing up, now they are slightly struggling. So now very important, what should my plan will be? How is there any information I am getting about weak sellers, weak buyers, strong sellers or strong buyers? That will be confirmed once price comes outside the zone. Then I will be pausing and I will be confirming what is happening. Till then, one thing is very clear here. This is the high and price trying to make a pullback, again trying to come out. This is an high. What is happening? It is forming a lower ice. This is the eye and this is a lower eye formation. Price is trying to form what? Lower eye formation in this seller zone, right? This is one information. We just got only one information, and with a very small narrow range kind of a candle. Still, I have not concluded whether this is a strong seller or it is a weak buyer or it is a strong buyer. No, wait, because let the price either come out of the zone or let it consolidate more. Then I'll be confirming, because here this is what more traders do a mistake is predicting. Blindly predicting, sir, this is sideways, price breaks down, we will sell, price breaks up, we will buy. Blind prediction. No, don't never ever do a blind prediction. Why I'm taking so much time in explaining just one chart? There is many information which can be helpful. Just closely look it up. I'm just trying to play it again. Here, look at this. Here, this is very important. This is very important. Now, all this candle is one side, price is consolidating. Again, there is one candle which is trying to shoot up. Just closely look at this. Price is at seller zone, which I have shown the 2 days back seller zone. I'm just zooming it out the chart and trying to explain you. This is price what? Came down, pulled back, again trying to come down. This is the I, price trying to form lower I, again price is approaching this zone, again it is getting a rejection from where? This same lower I. So this entire zone has become a lower I and price is trying to break down, right? Price is trying to break down. So where it is trying to break down this consolidation zone. Sorry. Let me use a rectangle tool. Price is trying to come out of this consolidation zone. So now, should I blindly, one information is at the seller zone, as the price is away from the previous day's range, we are focusing on the seller zone, right? This is the I, price is forming and lower I formation in this consolidation zone. So, should we need to blindly take this downside breakout as a short side trade? Just tell me whether can we plan a short side trade here, yes or no. This is very important. Just type your answer in the chat box. Can we take a short bearish trade? Can we buy a put option or can we short the future? Yes or no? Because why I'm asking this question is during live market you need to decide. Okay, after market chart I can easily tell, but this is just equal to live market. Here you have to make a decision whether should we need to take a short side trade or a bearish question, yes or no. Everyone try to answer this question, very important, sir. By doing this only you can take your decision. This is where you have to decide which you need to do in live market. 1 month, 2 months or 1 year probably I can help you. After that you have to decide. Just look at this. Just open the chat box and check. Few are answering yes, few are answering no. I don't know. Many are trying to not answer. Sir, try to answer it. Whether it is wrong or correct, no problem. But participate. Try to participate. Okay. If I am in your case, I'll be not take a blindly short sell. Why? Because this morning aggressive buyer, they are not just the buyers who have came blindly, right? They might come for a defend. Okay, still we have only one information. Price is trying to form a lower I formation. So somehow what is happening? This buyers who are trying morning came, they are not ready to come in this zone, in this price range. The buyers are not ready to come into play. So somehow the first information is buyers are weaker at the 2 days back seller zone. But for me, I want two confirmation. I want two confirmation for the direction, either buyers are weaker or stronger, sellers are weaker or stronger. Here I have got only one confirmation based on the lower I formation at the seller zone, and I know that this buyers can again come for a defend. Just because price is making a breakdown, I am not ready to plan a short side trade blindly. So here what I can do, one thing is, let the price go, start trading below it. I will use this consolidation breakdown as my short side trade, or let the price make a pullback and a rejection. I will plan my short side trade because this will make my stop loss very small. So there is no background noises, I think. There is no background noises, Surendran sir. Okay, either I will leave the price to consolidate and plan my short side trade after, if the price breaks this consolidation, or I'll be waiting for a pullback rejection. This will make my stop loss very small. The third scenario which I'll be playing is price coming back down, failure, the breakdown, failure, rejection, because buyers again coming in for a defend. That will only make me to plan a bullish trade with targeting this 2 days back untested high. 2 days back untested high. Failure. Okay, 2 days back untested high. These are the why I am not taking a aggressive bearish trade with the help of breakout is price made a lower high. This is one confirmation of buyers are weaker. If buyers are weaker, then only the price will start forming and lower high formation. But this is just one confirmation. For me, I want two confirmation. Okay, let me now play, because many have told yes, if those traders who are told they will take a short side trade, they will be probably placing the stop loss above this. That is, they will be risking the stop loss for them will be 170 points in Banknifty future. If you are trading at the money option, you will be probably getting around 85 to 90 points as your stop loss. In the option buying, if you are planning to take a put option, in the future it will be 170 points as a stop loss. Now I am not taking blindly, but let me play this. Let me slightly make a fast forward here, 100x speed. So now here, those who have told yes sir, I would have taken a short side trade blindly sir. So this looks sir, look at this. I told short side trade easily money made. You have not taken a short side trade, you have not made money. Relax. Just relax. It is moving down, let it move down. Because I want the second confirmation which I have still not got. One confirmation of weak buyers I have got here, second confirmation I have not got. I am not in a hurry. Time is just 12 p.m. sir. Market is still open. Don't try to overreact. Just relax. Where the price is coming? Where the price is here? Price is at the previous day's high. Right? Just relax. Look at this. Look at this. I will just go slightly back. Just a minute. Just slightly fast forwarding it, and I'll be making a pause. Now look at closely what's happening. My main aim is I was not ready to take a short side trade blindly because I have not got two confirmation. I got only one confirmation. I am not ready to trade on one confirmation because if I am doing option buying, Having multiple confirmation is very important. That will give me a big risk reward trade. Okay, so now one confirmation is here that the price is forming and lower high, the buyers are weaker, right? Now again, when the price is trying to approach this previous day's high, price is trying to reject, and now if price breaches down, I will be taking this as my short side trade with placing a stop loss above this, because when the price approached this previous day's high, if these buyers are stronger, they could have consolidated here, or they could have moved the price up with a V-shaped rejection, or minimum started trading above this. But no, if the price rejects from here, I'll be planning my short side trade here with what will be my target. I will be focusing on 1:2 risk reward as my target. Why I have taken this, I will be explaining you. Let's see what happens. Just probably somewhere here, this has triggered my short side bearish trade. So what is probably my entry point? 33.80. What is my stop loss? 33,190. I am getting what? 110, 120 points as my stop loss. I will not place stop loss exactly here. I'll give a few points of buffer, 10, 15 points of buffer. I'm getting 120 points stop loss. So my expectation is what? Probably 200 to 240 points as my target for a 1:2 risk reward. Let's see. Now, very important. My entry is somewhere around 33,076. Price came down 0.76 to 940, right? 937. So here 0.76 to 935. How much point I am getting? Simply using a calculator. 33,076 minus 33,934. Sorry, 33,076 minus 32,934. I'm getting how much point? 140 points, right? I have two rules which I personally follow. Here, because of pullback rejection, I got a second confirmation. I two rules when I am taking my trade and booking my profits. One, I'll be booking 50% of my profit at 1:1.5 risk reward, and the rest I'll be booking the rest 50% of my profit at what? 1:2 risk reward. So that means I have entered here in just 10 minutes. I have make sure to got my 1:1.5 risk reward. That means I have booked here. I'll be more comfortable to book here the 50% of my profit at 1:1.5 risk reward. Rest I'll be simply waiting here with the same quantity, with the same stop loss placed, for expecting a target of 1:2. Why I am doing this? Now, one question is why I am doing this. Why could not I wait for the entire 1:2 and relax? Let me tell you, the main reason is most traders have a problem of regret. Even initially, I had the same problem of regret, because human nature will always have a problem of regret. Regret means what? You would have entered here, okay, 33, somewhere around 33,076, same in the option. If I want to enter, I'll be entering 3300 or probably 30T200 put option. Okay, in future I have got somewhere around 140 to 145 points. Price is in my favor at this level, right? So in option, I am focusing on in the money option. I'll be getting 90 points as my profit. 80 to 90 points profit is in my table. It's in front of me. Let's say I'm trading probably 6 lots I have entered. So for me, I'll be booking 90 points at 3 lots. 3 lots I'll be booking. my profit, that is 50% at 1:1.5 risk reward, which I got in future. Rest I'll make sure to be relaxed, holding with the same stop loss, focusing on the same target. This makes me to not get regret. Why? Because if price reverse back and hits your stop loss, before hitting the 1:2 target, here you had a decent profit which you would have lost fully and you would have ended up in a loss. This will create a thought process in mind. Arey yaar, I was in a good profit, a decent profit, and I have all the profits gone and I am facing a loss because my stop loss rate that is burst. But still now here I'll be booked 50% here, rest what? Same stop loss with the stop loss ticked here, but with the 50% of my quantity. If I've entered option 6 slot, 33,200 put option. Great. This is what very important. Sagar sir has told we are getting profits in live market only. Market is looking very easy to trade after closing, not in live market. Sir, that is what I'm doing a playback. I don't know the chart what is happened. Sir, this is equivalent to live market. Sir, Sagar sir, I don't understand what you are trying to be sharing a comment here. This is not after market chart. This is a playback equivalent to live market. Let me fast forward it. Let's see. So now what is my 1:2 target? 33.76 I have entered. My stop loss, this stop loss is probably 100 to 120 points. My expectation is 200 points. That is 33,876 is my target. I have entered here. What is the price here? 32,876 is my target. 32,871. I am booking the rest 50% of my profit here. Here I have booked 50%. Here I have booked 50%. Then for the day, I have got my 2%. This simple trade. What I have done? I was not in a panic mode when price was aggressively trying to came down. I was not in a panic mode. Arey sir, this was the breakout trade which you would have missed here and price aggressively went down. No, I was not in a panic. What I have told, I have mentioned time is just 12 p.m. Don't try to over jump into the market. Don't try to over jump into the market. I was getting what multiple clues and again I was reacting at the previous day's range with the second confirmation. This was first confirmation. Price aggressively went up. Fantastic, great, strong buyers coming here. And then when the price started consolidating, forming an lower high. So this at what? At the seller's zone. So this strong buyers now slowly trying to convert into weak buyers, but this is just one confirmation. I want two confirmation to plan my trade. Okay, because two confirmation will make my risk to reward better. Why I have not shorted blindly here in this breakout? Because this strong buyers can come for a different. In this example, they have not came, but let me tell you from my example, most of the time the strong buyers will minimum come for a different, make the price consolidate, again go into this range and then reject. If price again goes into this range means those traders who have blindly taken a short side trade, they will get their stop loss entered, because that is the main problem. But here what I want, price came down, what I have told, I am not in a mode of panic, just relax. I was looking what is happening in the previous day's high range, price went up, immediately rejected, that made me to plan my short side trade. Book something around 50% at 1:1.5 risk reward, rest book 50% at 1:2 reward. That means let's say on the same option 33,200 put option, when the future was trading somewhere around 33,076, I'm taking an in the money put option. Okay, so when I here price was in my favor of 140 points, What I have done at 140 points in my favor, probably near to 1 is to 1.5, this option would be in my favor 80 points, because the delta of this would be 0.6 of the option 140. You can even simply calculate this. Very simple. 140 into 0.6, 84. I am taking it as an 80 points. 80 points, it more than 80 points would have been favored. Let's take 80 at 1 is to 1.5. Let's say I am taken a 6 slot in this trade. 6 lot, 3 lot I booked here, rest 3 lots when the price tagged this 33, 32, 871. This time I would be getting for the rest 3 lots, how much point? This is 200 points. I will be getting 120 to 130 points minimum. The rest I would have booked it out. So now, one question straightforward from Santosh sir is, sir, you mean we should always wait for two lower highs? Sir, no, this is what the traders do a mistake. I want not only this lower high kind of a scenario, I just don't want this low. This is one way of checking it. One confirmation here, pullback rejection. Only one time we have got this higher low formation. Second time when the price aggressively came down, where the strong buyers are there, price aggressively came down. Price at the previous day's high, this buyers try to came in for a rejection. So now if the buyers are stronger, what they would have done? Price came down, rejected, either they would have done a V-shaped rejection, or price came down, price would have started trading above the previous day's high. Right? These are the two possibilities the buyers would have done. Which buyer? This morning strong buyers. Have they have done anything? No. Completely opposite. Price went up, immediately rejected in next 15-20 minutes. So this rejection tells me sellers are so aggressive. Buyers are weak. Weak buyers here. Pullback rejection without consolidating or without making a V-shaped rejection. These strong buyers are no longer strong. Weakness from the buyers. Second confirmation, first confirmation, the game is on. I am reacting at reference level. I am reacting more interested to react at the reference level. This is all about price based trading. The date you have chosen it out, I have not chosen any date. I am not checking any open interest, nothing here. I am just looking at the price chart, reacting accordingly by playing the chart. Now, any other day, let me tell you any other day. Let's try any other day. Again, date you can choose. I don't know what date you are choosing. Kirti sir is asking why ITM option only, because remember sir, if you are focusing to do option buying, always remember, if you are doing option buying, for option buyer who is enemy, option premium erosion is always our enemy for option buyer. So option premium erosion takes place in which way? Option premium erosion. First, price option premium gets more eroded in OTM options, then option premiums get eroded second in the ATM, last only option premiums get eroded in the ITM option. That is one main reason I am choosing ITM option. That will help me to stay away from this option premium erosion as maximum as possible. As maximum as possible. Right? This is one main reason. And also for option buyer, I need to capture this maximum move. Whatever the moves happening 200, 220 points in this future, if I'm taking an option buying trade, at which strike price I can utilize this maximum move to take maximum profit. ITM options. One, I can capture the maximum move. Theta decay, option premium erosion is less in the ITM option. Both is favoring me because I want to capture this maximum move to make the maximum profit. And in this ITM option, the theta decay, time value, premium erosion, whatever we can say, everything is lower. Then this is the best option which I can choose. Okay, Santosh sir has told 1st of July, that is Friday. Sir, Friday, everyone are aware of the charts. Even I still remember what happened on Friday. So that will be unfair. Let's choose any other date, sir. Please, any other date. Okay, probably meanwhile, let's address one more question. This is what I like. Once traders are trying to ask more and more question. What is delta? Option delta. Very simple, sir. ATM option generally have an average delta value of 0.5. ITM option have a delta of 0.5 to zero point 0.8. This has point ATM has a point 5 to zero point 0.3 delta. Out of money option will have point value 0.3 delta to zero point 0.1 delta. So what is this delta number? So if price moving 100 points in your favor, this ITM option, let's say average this as a zero point 0.6 delta and ATM as a zero point 0.4 delta. In ATM there are two things. In ITM option there are two things. One is near ITM option and far ITM option. That means far ITM option will have a delta value of 0.8, 0.9 kind of a thing. Near ITM will have a delta value of 0.6 to 0.7. Let's say what is delta here? Let's say 0.6 delta in ITM. That means for 100 points future move or spot price Banknifty moving 100 points up, the call option, ITM call option with a delta of 0.6 will give us 60 points profit. ATM with a delta value of 0.4 will approx give me 40 points, and with delta of out of money with delta of 20 it gives me 20 points profit without including the time decay, premium erosion, theta decay. I have not included anything. Okay, the first date which I have got after the request is from Sunil sir, that is 4th of April. Right? So let me first come first serve basis, that will be better. Sorry sir, I don't have 4th of April. I don't have data of 4th of April. Probably any other date. Sorry sir, I can't cover the 4th of because as of now I don't have data. I need to load the data. It will take more time. So let's take from one more date is 31st May from Umar sir. 31st May. Okay, where was the price at 31st May? Here is the price at 31st May. Okay, 31st May, this is the price. So now what we need to mark here? Previous day high, previous day low, weekly high, weekly low. 31st May is Tuesday, that means I need to track 23rd to 27th high and low. This is 27, this is weekly high. Weekly low is very far below 23rd. This is very far away, so it's not required to focus because it is very far away. The next focus is what? Next focus, I'm just marking it down. Previous days high and previous days low. Let me change the color probably if possible to make it more easy for you. Okay, this is previous days low. The yellow color line is previous days low, and this, look at this closely. We have untested previous days high of what? Of one day before 30th May. One day before trading session was 27th May, right? 27th May, and also this is the previous week high. Now this is completely different scenario. Okay, completely different scenario. What? We have untested multi-day high and previous week high both at the same level, and we have previous days low here. So this is very tight range. This is very tight range, and this chart will be more interesting. This is the 31st May chart. Price is here. Price is at previous week high and multi-day untested high, and we have previous days low here. Very tight range. Sir, pivot this is the one question from Santosh sir. This one, the combo reference level. If the time permits, I will explain today, sir. But if not, I can't explain today. Okay. Kirti sir is asking which tool are you using, sir? Don't much bother about the tool. You can same thing. You can plot it even on your broker terminal, sir. Okay. It's not about you want to check in this tool. You can plot it on your broker terminal also. So now what we need to do? Where is the price? Price is somewhere trading here. Almost look at the date 23rd June. Sorry, 31st. Sorry, this is 31st May, which you have plotted. 31st May morning 9:30 probably here. Prices at multiple zone, the reference level are very bright. Prices trading inside the 27th May zone. Now let's see what happens. I'll be fast forwarding the play. Just look at the charts here. What is happening here? Now what should we do? What should I need to do? What is my reaction point? This one level is number one. This is number two. These are the two reaction points which I need to focus. Right? Very clear, straightforward. These are the two reference level, two reaction point which I need to focus. When price was trading here, I am not bothered. I am more focused here and in this reference level and inside this zone. What is the price reaction? How is the price is behaving? Right? That's my only job. Let me play it. Let me zoom and show you. Just look at this closely. Morning price crossed this 2 days multi-day back high and weekly high. Remember, if the price is approaching the weekly high, as in the last example what we have discussed, this was the last example, weekly high, weekly low, and price was trading somewhere here with previous day high and low here, previous day high and low. Price was in the midpoint of the previous week range, but in this example, price, this is weekly high, price is trading at the extreme of the weekly high. That means this is weekly high, price this time trading here. In the last example, price was trading here. This was last. This is the current example. To completely different scene of play, we need to create. Just what I'm doing. I'm just not fixed with few patterns. I'm focusing on the price reaction. Let me play. Where the price is. Price is in this console, in this zone where we have previous days low here, weekly high here, tight consolidation. So for me, I'm just very much more into a relaxed mode to check what is happening. But here price is aggressively moving up. Where it is going? Price is approaching this yesterday's zone. Where yesterday what was the activity? Price came down, pull back, down, pull back, down. So somewhat sellers have taken an upper hand on the 1 day's prior session. As the price is approaching here, I also need to understand it's a wait and trade market. Don't jump and trade, it's a wait and trade market because price is approaching the yesterday's, price is trading now, it is trading inside yesterday's. Already it was outside yesterday's range, now it is inside yesterday's range. One more hint, super hint, remember for an option buyer, if price is trading inside yesterday's range, you need to be very careful in executing trades. If it is, this is, let's say this is previous day's range, if price is trading outside range, there are higher chance price can react aggressively up or aggressively down. When it is inside range, this sellers can come for it, because yesterday despite multiple pullback, here also pullback rejection, sellers have dominated and closed near the low of the day. So this sellers can come for a different as the price is inside the yesterday's range. That is what the reason I am very calm, relaxed, want to check what is happening. I am not overreacting here. But here one thing which is clear, morning sellers have pushed the price down. Sellers failed to move the price down. Price reversed back, came inside yesterday's. That means one information. What? Weakness is from the sellers. There is one weakness from the sellers which is clearly visible. And price started clearly trading above it. Above what? Above the previous weekly high, price started trading above, and price also started trading above the previous day's low. So this is the weakness from the sellers. Can you understand what I am trying to explain? Yes? No? Yes? No? Can you able to understand? I'm just not one more information. I'm not concluding this as a strong buyer because I want the second confirmation. I'm just concluding here the first confirmation, there is weakness from the sellers. Okay, let me play. And as the price is inside the yesterday's range where the sellers can come for a defend, I'm not in an urgent again to aggressively take my trade. Because remember, if I'm just jumping and taking a bullish trade blindly at the current level, where will I place my stop loss? There is one more thing, many retail traders doesn't even bother where should I place the stop loss, how much point will be my stop loss. Let's say here you are entering here, you can probably place stop loss somewhere here. Right, this is previous day's low which is very close. You can place somewhere here. How much point again you are risking? 170 points you are risking here. I am not ready to risk 170 points blindly. Remember that. I am not ready to risk 170 points. That means an option, if you are trading in the money, you will be risking around 90 to 95 points very easily. On around this a single trade where the price is inside yesterday's range. I am not ready. If this was outside the range, if the zone was clear, that is different scenario. It is inside the range. If it is inside range, option buyer have to be very cautious. Don't jump for the trade. Right? That is what I told. Risk to reward is also very, very important. Now the scenario is completely different here. Now what can we do here? Price is approaching near to the previous day's low. If price comes to the zone, consolidates, gets a rejection, then it's a super trade to execute somewhere here bullish. That let's see what is happening. Because risk reward will also favor. I will get my second confirmation of the sellers getting weaker. But let's see. This is what I was explaining. This is the yesterday's zone where the sellers were dominating. This sellers will come for a defend. Exactly, that is what happening. Sellers are trying to come for a defend. If by just looking at green color candle, if I would have jumped and taken my bullish trade, what happened? Stop loss. You are facing a loss here. Because I got only one confirmation. That is what I told. Wait for the second confirmation. If the price is inside yesterday's range, you have to be very careful because these sellers can come for a defend. That is what they are doing. Let them come, let them react, and then if the risk reward is favoring, price is rejecting clearly, then we can plan our trades, or else just relax. This is all. Whatever I'm explaining here, this is what you need to do during live market. The decision which I am making right now here, this is exactly same how the live market takes place. No chart will be available on your right side. You can see just this is what you can see. After that, nothing you can see on your right side. You have to make a decision during live market. Look at this, look at this. Now, from where price is trying to reject? From previous days low. Price is trying to reject from previous days low. Price is aggressively trying to reject. So, can we consider this prices as rejecting and blindly take a bullish trade? Just by looking at this rejection, can we blindly jump and buy above this candle? Yes or no? Just let me know the answer. There is one more important learning here which you could get. Price is rejecting here. We have got one weakness from the sellers. Now price is trying to reject from the previous day's low. Can we blindly take a bullish trade above this candle just because looking at the second rejection here? Yes or no? Just type your answer in the chat box. This is very important. This is the decision making time. Yes or no? Everyone just try to answer. This is very important. Again, there is multiple answer. Yes, no, multiple answers. Right? Those traders who are looking at this red color candle, those who have shorted in just this one candle up, this is just triggering their stop loss. So this candle, which is rejecting from previous day's high inside yesterday's range, this candle is just a stop loss hunting candle. What does mean by stop loss hunting candle? Looking at this red color candle, those who are planning and blindly taking their short side trade, what they will do? They will place a stop loss in form of a buy order stop loss. Right? So this up move for the next candle might go further up. This will just hit this stop loss. So here what is happening? Stop loss buy orders are just pushing the price aggressively up. So one more thing, price is inside yesterday's range, still I'll be not comfortable to aggressively take a bullish trade here. Yes, we got this one confirmation where the weakness from the sellers, price rejecting from the previous days high. Second clue, weakness from the sellers. I have two confirmation. Now I need to find my location to plan my bullish trade. Two confirmation I have got, weakness from the seller, so opposite direction is upside, that is buyers. Now I want to find what? The location to enter. I am not ready to enter blindly here just because price is making a because rejection from previous days high, because I know red continuous series of red candle, almost 8 to 10 red candle will invite retail traders to plan a short side trade. So this candle is just a stop loss hunting of those late sellers. Now two things I want. Either price consolidate here without breaching this low, without breaching this bullish candle low. Let me zoom in to show you. I want two things here to plan my bullish trade, because I got the two confirmation that weakness is from the sellers. Now either this candle, this is the stop loss hunting candle, right? If this is the initially it was stop loss hunting, if price trying to consolidate here and the sellers are not coming, that means this can lead the price to further go up. For that means what I want, price should not breach this candle low. If it is not breaching and if it is consolidating here above this high, I'll be entering my bullish trade with a stop loss placed below this. What is the logic behind this? How, in which angle I am reading the price here? I got two confirmation. The weakness is from the sellers. This is the low. This is higher low formation to confirmation. There is weakness from the sellers. Price is rejecting from the previous day's low to confirmation. Now got it. After that, this candle is just the stop loss hunting candle. Because of red candle, the retailers should have shorted. Their stop loss got triggered. Now if the price is consolidating here, if the sellers are not coming here, then the price will move further up in search for the sellers. That is, they will search for the sellers here. The main job of the price is, if price moving up, consolidating, if there is some higher level sellers, the sellers are not coming here, price will go further up in search for the sellers without breaching this low. That is the concept. Price moves. Price moves in search for the buyers and sellers. That is how the price moves. The first question which I asked during the start of the session is why and how price moves. This is how the price moves. Let's see whether price is holding this, consolidating here. If it is rejecting and breaking this, I will be more comfortable to plan my bullish trade above this with stop loss placing below. But let's check whether how much time it is consolidating. Just because straight away pumping up, how's the reaction? Look at this. No. Now those traders who have just told yes, we'll take a bullish trade. Can you understand what happened here? If you have taken a bullish trade, your stop loss is gone. I have not taken a bullish trade. I was looking for the zone to hold because I know this is just a stop loss hunting candle. This is what you need to do, live decision making. This is not a time pass webinar. You have to make sure to make a live decision making. That is what I am trying to do here. Still, price is coming below this. What? Below this candle low. Now I will be checking what is the reaction here. Because on the reverse side, look at this. This is the high, lower high. Weakness is from the sellers here. This is a stop loss hunting candle, but where is the follow through price? If the buyers are stronger, if you think this as a buyer, they should have consolidated here and pushed the price up. No, the sellers are trying to come in here. That is what I was waiting, and I was again and again telling you, don't jump. This is a stop loss hunting candle. Let the candle rise, hold this minimum, this low. Here what is important? You have to wait. Wait, let the chart speak and then react. Don't try to be over. Most traders, what they do is look at the candle color, candle formation. Sir, green, I will buy. Red, I will short. Getting distracted. I am not using any indicator, sir. This is called price. Read the chart, execute the trade. What chart telling you? Don't try to overreact. Now look at this. Scene is completely different. Scene is completely different. The pullback rejection which was happening, it has easily breached. And price on a reverse side, this is high, this is lower high. So somewhat, there is two thing which was favoring by weakness from the sellers. Price is easily breaching here. So now there is a shift in the market direction. Now first confirmation which I am getting here is weakness from the buyers. This is no more. The weakness from the sellers is no more. This is first confirmation is weakness from the buyers. Now price is trading in this consolidation zone. What I want, a second confirmation for the weakness from the buyers to plan my short side trade. Can you understand? Short side trade. Let's play. Here the real game starts. If price makes a pullback and a rejection, the game is on. I'll be planning my short side trade because this is one confirmation of lower highs. Because the weakness from the sellers which was here, the pullback rejection, it was easily, sellers have easily breached the zone. This made the invalidation of the weakness from the sellers. The pullback and price rejects. That will be my smaller stop loss and a bigger target based trade. Let's see. Here, now. Here, price came down. So, can I take a short side trade? Is this a pullback rejection? Yes or no? No. Price not even when. This is just one candle. One candle I'm not considering. With this candle itself is not. This is a look at this candle. Kind of a doji candle, a low confidence candle. Candle like this, without a body of the candle, it's a low confidence candle. And there is one more reference level. Previous week, I have to respect that reference level also. I want a clear pullback rejection. Why? Yes, look at this. Now this is great one. This is what I want, a clear pullback rejection. Now price is making a clear pullback and rejection. I'll be more happy to short below this. I'll be more happy to short below this. Again, what I'm doing, I am reacting at reference level. This is high, lower high, pullback rejection. I'm just not, don't just think, sir, lower high, higher low formation, you are reacting at pullback. This is not a pattern I'm trying to follow. I am looking at the reaction of the players and reacting. Let's see what happens. Still price is inside that zone of previous day's low and previous week high. I want what? Price to breach this zone to take my short side as not breach. If this I takes out, then this is no longer a pullback rejection. This is no longer a pullback rejection. I'll be probably looking till 2:15, 2:30. After 2:30, I don't execute any trades. That's my straight ground rule. After 2:30, I don't execute any trades. Look at this. What's happening here? A day like this, price easily breached. This is no longer a pullback rejection. So what happened? The day, what you have learned here, it's a neutral day where you have saved your capital. Last example, you have made money. In this example, you have saved your capital because morning it was weakness from the sellers. Price rejected from the previous day's low, weakness from the sellers. This was a stop loss hunting candle. What I want, price, let the price trend above, and then I can more comfortable to take the follow bullish trade. No, what happened? Price reversed back. So lack of clarity. There was lack of clarity in the direction. Next, what happened? Price. This was forming a high, lower high formation, and this weakness from the sellers. Price easily breaching the previous day's low. So the entire shift in the direction that this weakness is now from the buyers. One confirmation we have got. And then price started consolidating here. What I wanted, a pullback rejection to take a bearish trade below this to get the second confirmation and plan my bearish trade. What happened? No, price not breached, price again reversed back. So entire day it was showing green, price came down, red, shooted up, again red, again shooting back up. And gave a full stop loss, a day which retail traders would have easily lost money if they had taken the trade based on looking at candle color and if you are checking the day's range, it was a tight consolidation range. This is the day which is not suitable for an option buyer, a tight consolidation range which is not suitable for an option buyer. Here what happened? Price moving up, back down. Trying to move up, again down. Again moving up. What consolidate sideways option do? Move up, down. Come back, again reverse back. Move up, again reverse back down, again move up. So this day what happens? Option premiums will get eroded. I'm more happy I have not taken any trades here, but I have saved my capital from option premium erosion. I have saved my capital from the big players stop loss hunting game. This is how the retail traders easily get trapped without just blindly following some indicator crossover. This is pure price based where you have saved your capital. Now what I told, my rule is after 2:30 I don't execute any trades. 2:30 p.m. That is my rule. So here time is what? 2:18 is the time. 10 more minutes. I think there is nothing much there to execute. On the 10 more minutes, let me play that also, because now we don't have any such clue to execute any kind of trade. We don't have any clue. Look at this, time is more than 2:30 on the day. 2:30. Sorry. 2:30 is the time. Again price is trying to come back here. Tight consolidation, just the time pass day for an option buyer, where the option buyer was just blindly following some indicators, or blindly following the candle, blindly following some big green color candle. I will take a bullish trade, sir. Your big red color candle, I will take a bearish trade. Easily lost. But we here learned a lesson to when and not to trade. When the chart is telling you with the proper risk reward, execute. Don't get attracted by candle color, aggressive moving up, aggressive moving down. Here morning price went up aggressively. Better I have reacted to plan any bullish trade. No. I was more comfortable because price is going inside yesterday's range. Yesterday sellers dominated day, they can come for a defend. That was defended, shoot up, stop loss hunting, came down, pull back. There was no rejection, again moving up, again coming down. It's like this, like a roller coaster. Move up, down, up, down. For an option buyer, we want direction, either up or down. We don't want this roller coaster up, down time pass. Because saving capital is also very important. Retail traders doesn't give importance in saving capital. They want to trade every move, every tick. That is not possible in this market. You will be losing more money. Have you understand? This is reality of trading, of price based trading. Yes, Dr. Ketan sir is selling the day for short strangle or short straddle. Yes, sir. Option sellers, it would have a great day. And Arun sir is telling saving capital also a great deal. Yes, definitely. Sunil sir is telling no need to trade each day. Understand and confirmation is very important. Definitely true. Sivaraj sir is asking two confirmation strategies applicable to all stocks. Yes, but at reference level we have to react. I personally react at reference level, not everywhere. Have you understood? Yes, no. How was this? The session probably will be taking few questions. Anyone have any question? You can shoot out your question, and then we might wipe out the today's session. Yes, it works on all. Can focus on stocks, index, anywhere, all the segment. This process works very better, but you have to wait, react at reference level, not at everywhere. If you have any question, yes, you can message us. Message me on WhatsApp. The link is available in the chat box to message me on WhatsApp. Shiku sir is asking one more example. Sir, probably time is almost 12:40, almost 1 hour 40 minutes of session. Now, if I may take one more example, then it might go till one and a half, one more than 1 p.m. That is very bigger time span for this session, sir. Okay. One question I'm okay. What's the reference level, sir? I think Kishan sir, you have joined the session very late. I'm in this session. I've just explained about the previous day I low, previous weekly I low based reference level based trading strategy. Okay, traders, you can follow us on Twitter and Telegram, and make sure to click on the subscribe button and turn on the bell icon. Chiku sir, time might not permit to explain one more example, sir. Sorry for it. I have planned the session for 1 hour. It has gone to more than 1 hour 40 minutes. Santosh sir is asking which pivot we should use. Sir, pivot based concept I have not explained. When I am explaining, I will tell about how to use the pivot based combo reference level. His combo reference level, as time not permit by I might not explain today, but so far which I have explained. Okay, expiry, the current monthly expiry is, sorry for it of not explaining the pivot based combo, because time might is not permitting. I need to wind up the day because I planned the session for 1 hour. It is almost 1 hour 40 minutes. Probably in future, if I am planning any sessions, I will explain the combo of pivot based along with this reference level. Future chart, if you are choosing which expiry, current monthly expiry, sir. Current running monthly expiry. Yes, can you use spot chart? Yes, you can use spot chart, sir. Yes, you can use spot chart. There is no problem in it. Any questions you can message, further questions you can message us on WhatsApp. And here one more thing which I wanted to, I will share the link of the playlist, more than 8 to 10 hours of further learning, which you can check it out. The link is also available in the description, the playlist. You can make sure to use the Sunday. Dilip sir is asking, sure sir, reference level again. Sir, probably it's too late. I think you have joined the webinar very late. Okay, one question is, please provide recording of this. It will be very helpful. Sir, there was no plan to share this. No plan to share the recording, but still, what I will do is, I'll be allowing to stay this recording. What is the time here? 12:40, right? Probably, I'm not checking any candlestick pattern, Santosh sir. Probably, I'll be keeping this recording for 2 hours, or probably evening, because today evening, and then I will be removing it. Okay, great, fantastic. I believe everyone have joined the Telegram channel. Everyone have click on the subscribe button and turn on the bell icon. If not, make sure to do it so you can get notification of the upcoming sessions. Okay, great, fantastic. Okay, so thank you so much. Any other queries, you can message us on WhatsApp. I will try to address queries as time permit. So thank you so much for joining the session. I believe the session was useful. How to get the reference level? So reference level, previous day high low, previous week high low. Every broker will provide you. I believe the session was useful. You could have learned something new, completely out of the box. On the free, I believe I would have committed my time to share the free learning, which I can do as maximum as possible. Thank you so much. Stay connected with us. If you are on WhatsApp or Telegram, anywhere, you can stay connected with us. For the live market update, you can join the Telegram channel. Okay. The link is available in the chat box. Thank you so much. We'll wind up this session right now. The recording for this session probably will be available till today evening, and then I'll be removing it. Thank you so much. I will end this session right now. Thank you. Yes, it works on Nifty. I personally follow more on this kind of approach, price based trading strategy, both in Banknifty and Nifty. Okay, thank you. I will end this session right now.